But one of the more unexpected ways Americans are dealing with our cicada summer is by actually eating the cicadas.
Yeah, recipes. I mean, they're all over the internet. You got popcorn cicadas, cicada cookies, cicada skewers, tempura cicadas. You look like you're thrilled.
I'm just listening. I've never, this is so crazy to me.
It's unbelievable. I journeyed to Bloomington to discover and kind of devour a delectable cicada cake. Le Petit Café has been a quaint little restaurant in Bloomington for almost 45 years, currently serving delicious French cuisine like crepes, croissants, and cicadas? How does cicada cake taste?
Slightly earthy, a little nutty. Many chefs explain it as a nutty taste.
You heard correctly, cicada cake. You've tasted the cake, correct?
Oh, of course, I ate many pieces. I couldn't stop myself. It was so delicious. And I put a nice layer of ganache, chocolate ganache. And we offered the choice of having a whole cicada dipped into chocolate on top of the cake.
Raised in Paris, Marina Fiore has owned Le Petit Café with her husband since 1977. She's not afraid to take chances with her menu, so when a local cicada festival asked her to make a cicada cake, yes, a cake with real bits of cicada inside, she said, why not? How do you put cicadas in a cake to make it delicious?
First, cicadas have to be boiled and washed many times and roasted. So I got them roasted. And then I did put them in my grinder and I mixed them into the batter with rosemary, etc. And actually I had a brilliant idea of putting some rosemary in the batter, which worked out very well with the cicadas because even people were maybe a bit hesitant to try it. Well, okay, so they had a little bite and they could feel a crunch, but then they didn't really know if it was a cicada or maybe, the rosemary or a body part.
And believe it or not, Le Petit Café's cicada cake has been a real hit with the customers.
It's actually quite delicious, as you will find out in a few minutes, right? Because I saved a piece for you. I had to protect it with my life because it was extremely popular here and at the festival, but I saved a piece for you, Carlos.
It looks like a fluffy, normal cake. Right there. There we go. Here we go. I can feel the crunch.
Yes, but you don't know what it is. It's a rosemary.
It's true. It's good.
Of course it's good.
It's very good. It's very. I want another bite, but you can. I can taste the crunch of the cicada. Should I eat the cicada on the top? Is that?
Yes, of course.
This is a cicada in chocolate. All right, you ready? Yep. That's a cicada, all right. Crunchy, nutty, earthy.
But you need a sip of cicada juice.
You're my new best cicada friend. Just a reminder, the FDA says if you have a shellfish allergy, you should avoid eating cicadas. Unfortunately, those cicada cakes are in short supply there because Marina says she only uses the freshest cicadas. And she says she doesn't plan on being around 17 years around cooking cicada cakes because that's when the next brood's going to be available. So I will say, guys, that the tough part was the legs, because you can feel them because they're sharp and you can kind of feel them. Yeah. So that was, and that's the main part of the cake that you can taste. You can kind of taste the legs of the cicadas in the cake. But eating
Does it taste like chicken?
No. But I will say this, it is earthy, and that's why I would say it's a weird thing to say, but it tastes earthy, a little nutty, but mainly like earthy kind of a thing. So there you go. I've eaten a cicada.
Earthy means dirt.
Yes.
Correct? Okay,
it tastes
there
like
we go.
Would I have one again? Probably not.